What's up, you guys? Welcome back. Meatycraft in the Meaty Pack Lite by Button Pusher. So, let's see. It's been about a week and a half since I've been in here. Because last time I played, I got like 3 or 4 episodes, which was pretty cool. And I really like the way this place is coming along. But, if I remember correctly, I think we said we need to go find some cows. Because I need books to make bookshelves to make one of these guys here. So, what is it, J? Where are we gonna go? We gotta go over to this grassy area. I think we'll just head over. Let's see, from where we're at, we'll head toward not the donkey, but the pyramid. See what we got going over here. Shouldn't take us long to get there. How's everybody doing? How you guys doing? Have you guys caught any of my live streams? I know a lot of you have, but maybe some of you haven't. I played a little Subnautica the last time, and I actually let the... It was a lower resolution recording, but it looked okay. I mean, a lot of people asked for Subnautica, and a ton of people couldn't make it. So I figured I'd post it up on the YouTubes so some of you guys could see. It's not going to happen that often, but in some of the games that I know I've got a lot of requests for, I'll do that. Hey, look it's one of my boats. So I was thinking as soon as I came in here, I mean, this would be pretty fun, I think, to live stream some Meatycraft. I think that would be pretty cool. Kind of chill, hang out. We could do different things. We could adventure. We could build all kinds of stuff. Be pretty neat. I mean, I'm going to stream Minecraft anyway, but Meatycraft would be pretty cool. Hey, look, another one of my boats. I have a tendency to leave boats everywhere, I think. I think I'm going to cut across this way. If I'm looking at that map, and that map serves me correctly. This section here, I believe, is like the... Nice. Is like the pig section. I think while we're over here, we'll get us some wood, too. Would I? Got myself all new irons. I went down and just before I started, I did 3 pretty long rows of strip mining. I didn't find anything. I mean, Fuzzy! Fuzzy, it's been so long, friend. Why are you burning? I thought we were pals, Fuzzy. Put you out of your misery, friend. Poor Fuzzy. This stuff here, acacia wood's okay. I mean, we're gonna be building out of this stuff anyway. I don't remember. Does this have... No, we're stock. We're standard. I hope this comes out okay. I don't remember how I recorded it last time. If I did where I did my normal DX Tory recording and my face cam separate and synced them up later on. But this is... I'm recording with my live streaming setup. And just today, this is good news, you guys. Remember, this is Meatycraft. We talk about random things sometimes. This should be pretty good news, I think. It was weird for me, but... So today is Sunday the 20th at night. You guys have followed me on Twitter. You know I got called into work today. Wah, wah, wah. What is this thing right here? Oh, it's saying I didn't see the water. All right, we're looking for cows. And anything else cool. We'll head toward that pyramid. It's one of the things I kind of found along the way. And I'm just getting some wood because, you know, our island's a little scarce when it comes to the wood. Anyway, something cool today. When I got home, I'm sitting there, you know, going, what should I do? I was pretty tired. You guys know how when it's really hot outside and... You go work or go outside. Say you're outside. It's really hot. You know how that heat kind of drains you. Like when you come inside and maybe you're in air conditioning. Maybe it's just cooler. Maybe it's nighttime. It's cooler, and it kind of catches up with you. You know, the heat tiredness catches up with you. That's what it did to me. And I was just kind of chilling, sitting in here in my office. That's what I do. My thinking. No, I just relaxing in here, checking things out, looking at stuff. And I thought, what should I do? I'm like, okay. So I'm pretty proud of myself the way I set up the 2 PC live stream setup. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna make, and you know what? I'm gonna make a video about it, but it's gonna take more than one video to really, like, really show. Why is this? That scared me for a second. I thought that might have been quicksand, but this was weird. Why it was all dirt and not grass. Maybe it's casting a shadow. Anyway, pretty proud of the setup. You know, it's still a work in progress, but I had looked into it before, and I just couldn't figure out how to do it correctly. Because you got to remember one thing, you guys. This is going to be an awesome episode of Meatycraft. It's like the Meatycraft of old. We're actually talking about something. Drinking a little Dr. Pepper. It's a little tiny can of pepper. So, I could easily figure out how to do it if that's all I did. If all I did was, like, live stream, it would have been easy because I would have set it up and everything would have went directly into the software or whatever, But because I do, regular videos, wow, dude, what's up with this territory? I always hate having to go down to go back up. We got some dirt. Little dirt won't hurt. Don't mind me, I'm going to make a little bridge here, guys. So, like I said, it would have been easy if that's all I was going to do. Set everything up for live stream, donezo. But it's not all I do, right? I mean, my main thing is the YouTube vids, right? So in order to maintain the setup to be able to record cow! Yes! Oh, you can't shear cows in that. That's like a mod. Alright, you guys have got to yield me some leather. Cow tipper. I'm a cow tipper. You guys got friends? I hope you have friends. 2! We got to find a village, you guys. We got to find a village and steal all their books. Man. Get ripped up. You can't shear cow. I mean, in like Mad Pack and stuff, like with the Dartcraft, you can actually shear cows with the dart shears. It's pretty cool. I'm sure most of you guys have seen that. Anyway, so it'd be really easy, if that's all I was doing, but it's actually much more difficult because of the setup where I play, me and Guns play, and we record together, so I gotta have that all set up. I'm talking about audio, video, all that kind of stuff. So I was pretty happy when I was able to set it up where I could. And one thing you guys must know about me is I hate having to, like, completely reinvent the wheel every time I want to do something. I like having my setup. I like having confidence that I can turn it all on and my levels, everything will be right, all that stuff. So I don't like having to change it for this and change it for that. So the way I have it set up now is I'm able to do everything. All my levels are good. Then I have my setup on a second computer, a second PC, right? To do all this other we'll go down and see what's down here. Alright, we're going down. Going down, down, down as the flames get higher. What do we got? Take that. I already actually have a saddle. Saddle. I like gold. I don't need 4 saddles. I really don't need 5 saddles. Alright, we got this. Could break out that TNT down there, couldn't we? Can you still get that? Can you still break the TNT out without killing yourself? Oh, I'd hate to explodey. Let's go this way. Let me put a torch out so everyone can see the glorious nature. Alright, we're gonna try and dig down and see if we can find that TNT. If it's still like, there it is. Now I can break that, right? Without, I'm gonna dig an escape route in case. I don't remember. You guys, I play so many different things that sometimes I don't remember what default is. Like, yeah, you can break TNT and pick it up. If you punch it, it'll light. Is that far enough back? I don't think it is, actually. To be honest with you guys. Just gonna go back a little bit more. Hey, look! I like iron. Put that down. Cool. So anyway, while we're doing this, I'll continue my story. My story. Put that there. Let's see. Backpack, please. Let's see. We want the wood. Keep some boats. That. Saddle up, partner. That for sure. I want this here. Put that away. And we'll take this with us, whatever. Alright, good. Alright, so my story is... It's so funny. I love how I drift off of a story. Like, dude, you said it was really cool, but now you're talking about stuff you've talked about before. Alright. So I'm sitting around today and I'm like, oh, you know, a lot of people keep... you know, sometimes... Yes, I can get it. Sometimes I get, you know, I'll ask you guys, hey, what do you guys think I should play? Hey, what do you guys want to see? And, you know, it's like on Twitter, you know, you get X amount of responses. So, like, if you get 2 responses on something, you're like, oh, hey, a lot of people want to see this. It's not really a lot of people. It's just that there's so few people responding sometimes that it seems like, is it really nighttime? Nice. That it seems like, oh yeah, you know, you should really do this. Well, I got a lot of people, not just on Twitter, but in YouTube comments, recently on the live stream, talk about like playing The Last of Us, right? And I'm not saying I'm going to. I'm just saying a lot of people are talking about it. So I'm like, you know what? I've got to get to where I can stream. And, oh, and Until Dawn, right? Until Dawn. And like that's a PS4 exclusive, right? And it is. Like, I'm pretty sure that's what you guys told me. Yeah, it had to be because I mean I've got Xbox One, but they're in the closet. I mean, you know, even my PS4 isn't hooked up. Not really. It is and it isn't. So I'm like, you know what? Now I've got 2 computers hooked together, set up to live stream with audio video. Can I add in the PS4 into the loop and create the same, you know, the same thing? We're gonna check out this area a little bit. See, we're over here farther than we have been, I think. So let's see. Why am I in a desert at night? Didn't I always tell you guys desert is not safe at night? That was weird. Alright, so, like, okay, so what is it going to take? And you guys will see, I think that a lot of people, not just you guys, I think a lot of people out on YouTube would really be interested. Because remember what I said, I did some searching around, like, alright, 2 PC setup for streaming. Most of the videos didn't talk about anything like what I was looking for. And what I was looking for is probably what most people would be looking for. And then other ones, they're like, yeah, so this is this. I do this, and this. Okay, all right, thanks for watching. You're like, what? How do you, why? And they don't explain it. There's like, yeah, I got 2 PC setup. Click the like button. We're out of here. You know what I mean? It's like, come on, guys. Spit it out. You know, lay it out for us. So, that all being said, I think it'd be pretty cool to make a couple of videos, like really. Now, you guys have got to, I mean, you guys understand, some other people out there that don't know us being the meatheads, that, you know, I don't go cheap on equipment, you know what I mean? I use this stuff every day, so I tend to get good stuff. So, and also I've bought stuff through the years that maybe I used it, maybe I didn't, but I keep it all, right? I keep it in the junk closet, as I call it. We're not finding anything. I need a village. I need to find a village. That's what we said we needed. More cows and a village so we can steal their books. All right. So, I think cows. I think wow, we hit the mother load of cows. Hit! I need your leather, cow. Cow. Nice. Three. We have 2 in the backpack. Come here. Come here. Dude, you're fast. Alright, you're good. You're good. Ho! I'm getting hit. I'm in the middle of cow collecting. Fuzzies, get that skeleton. He's mean to me. Fuzzy. Fuzzy. Dude, that skeleton is... Whoa! I heard the hiss at the last second. Alright, that skeleton's gonna come over here and get us. Alright, so... Anyway, I think a video would be pretty cool, because I'm actually... You know, you guys know about, like, remember tech... whatever I called it? What did I call that? Tech... Meaty Tech? What did I call that? I don't know. Ow! Where we did technical stuff. I don't even remember. I've had so many different series that I've tried through the years. So, yeah, you guys know I like the technical stuff. I mean, that's what I do for a living, right? I do electronics, automation, controls, flow measurement. Hey-o! Now, is that a Coven Witch or is that a witch? Because you guys are always like, Meaty, the Coven Witches are nice. I think that's a witch. I think that's a legit witch that wants to hurt me. Hurt me. So, the thing about what I was saying, what some people might not understand is, you know, most people, including myself, wanted to know, you know, how can I do this with the least amount of impact on my pocketbook? You know, because you can buy really expensive stuff and say, oh, yeah, I've got this, and this, and this, and I can stream with it, right? But I've had a lot of the stuff. One of the main things is like a sound mixer, right? Well, I had to buy a sound mixer long before this because I have what's called an XLR mic, which it's not a USB mic, right? A lot of you guys are used to USB microphones. This is an XLR, which is more like broadcast grade, you know, musician, like guitars and all that stuff use XLRs. It's a type of cord. It's a bigger cord, and it requires preamps and, well, I needed that thing to convert and do a USB audio output to the computer. So I had that, right? And, you know, when I say it's not that expensive, I think you get a lot of bang for your buck for what it is. And you can buy them for, you know, 30 bucks or something. Now, I know, like I said, you know, I devote a ton of time to this. So when I say something like that, you guys are like, well, that's a lot of money. Well, yeah, it is. But let's say you play baseball, you know, like on a travel squad or something. Maybe you play softball or basketball. And it's not at school. I'm talking about like a, you know, something that's pretty serious. Well, you know, you invest in a good glove, cleats, you know, bags. You invest money in that, where other people who don't necessarily play that like as serious as you do might go, wow, you bought, you know, $250 Nikes for that, and that's crazy. So you got to just keep that in perspective about the costs and stuff like that. And then the other thing I used was the mixer from my Astro headset, my mix amp. I used that as well. So combining two different audio mixers allows me to not only play and record normally, but also send all that info over to the stream without having to do anything but turn on the other computer and turn on the stream, because I can keep them both set up at the same time, which is what what I really wanted. I didn't want to have to change everything around. So that made me happy. So now, long story long, back to, I'm like, all right, I want to hook up the PS4, right? You guys, we're actually doing what we wanted to do, which was kill cows. We are doing what we wanted to do. And, like, okay, so I've got this all set up. What can I do that, again, doesn't impact what I already have set up, but allows me to, let's say I'm, you know, again, I'm trying to think as I'm doing stuff. So let's say I'm playing Minecraft, and we're streaming Minecraft, and everything's going great. Like, okay, all right, we're done playing Minecraft. I want to play, you know, Call of Duty or The Last of Us or Until Dawn. I want to play a PS4 game, and I'm streaming already. So what do I need to do to be able to switch from a computer, this thing, to the PlayStation without, you know, interrupting the stream, without having to go, oh, I got to disconnect cables, and you guys hear all this noise. Like, Meaty, what are you doing, dude? You just rip ears, donkey. Oh, it's a horse. Does he give leather? Did he just give leather? Wait, 32. I don't think he did. Sorry. You guys, this is for science. Horsey, I'm sorry. Hey, they do. They do give leather. I don't feel right about killing horses, though. I just don't feel right. It doesn't feel right. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So, like, what do I need to do, right? What do I need to do? It's like, I don't want to change anything. I want to be able to do this on the fly. So, I actually came up with a way to do it, and I had almost everything I needed. I didn't have to, like, you know, go buy anything else. But I did have to, I did order one thing from Amazon. And I think, I mean, I could have done it again, but could have done it without buying that. But it was 25 bucks. Like, you know, so I did an HDMI splitter, right? And I'm going to show you guys all this stuff. I think it'll be pretty cool. But I did a splitter on my existing setup, right? So I've got an output coming from this computer going into the other computer. Basically the video that you're seeing right now. I'm like, okay, well, I've got one input over there, and I want to bring two different sources in. So I did an HDMI splitter. The streaming computer doesn't care where it's coming from. It just sees one source, and I switch it. So it's not a splitter, a switch, an HDMI switch. And I have it right here, like within arm's reach. It's by the mouse and keyboard of the streaming computer. And like, okay, now for the audio. What do I do for the audio? I was like, simple. The audio you get from here into the other computer comes out through the toss link, through the optical cable, the optical audio cable, and goes into my Astro Mix amp, and then comes out of my Astro Mix amp on the stream output port and goes into the other computer. I'm like, all right, I got this. We will put a toss link or optical audio cable switch before the Astro Mix amp, and then I can either feed it sound from this computer or output sound from the PS4. So now, let's say I'm playing this. It's like, all right, we're gonna play a PS4 game, and I'll say, okay, stand by a second, right? And then I go video switch, audio switch, and then, okay, everybody, we're back. We're back, and now we're on PS4. I think it's pretty cool, man. I might be I might be weird and all, but I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. Hope you guys do too. Anyway, I'll make a video about it, or a couple videos. You can see, just going into a little detail there, I really would want to show people how to do this in case they would like to do it themselves. They wouldn't have to use the same equipment that I use, but get the idea of how I'm getting signals back and forth and this one, that. All right, guys, this has been 22 minutes. I will catch up with you guys next episode. Thanks for watching.